All right, next play. Tampa Trail Rocket. The concept is trail. You guys have probably heard of trail. Trail, it's usually run out of some kind of bunch. So that's why I got us, for now, running it out of quads or our elite formation, whatever y'all want to call it. This can be run out of, this could be run out of trips, a trips bunch, anything like that, which basically once we motion this double out of here, it kind of is sort of like a trips bunch over here. So, and at least the way that it unfolds. Let me grab this, right? So what we have is we'll have rocket motion, right? I probably should have did like that. We'll have some rocket motion before the ball is snapped, right? Rocket motion, snap the ball. We've got the double out to the flip into the opposite flats, right? And then what we have, well, I'll start with the H, right? Start with the H, because the H is our first look. This will be 1, 2, 3, right? Now, well, truthfully, man, sorry guys, messing up here. Truthfully, this is our 1, and then this is 2, and then this is 3, and this is 4. So, like I said, every play, man beater, zone beater concept, right? We have an isolation man beating route here to this side. So we'll take a peek at that, right? We snap the ball, we're dropping back. This needs to unfold quickly. This needs to be 5 steps, threaten the space, break inside 2 steps, and we're going. This can't take all day, okay? And then what we have coming from the backside is our trail concept. So focus on the word trail, because that's the way that you're going to read it and move off of, one to the next. So our eyes, we check this, boom, see if it's there, if it's not. Immediately our eyes come down to the drag. This is going to be the guy open the quickest with the free release, because we have a pick being set by the Z to the nearest, the up closest defender. The Z is going to pick him on his way out here, okay? So the Z picks this guy, free release to this drag. Trailing behind that will be the Y, a little deeper and also behind, because he'll be out here, you'll get upfield, you'll be out here while you're here, right? Or back here somewhere. So this will come out first, the Y will trail the H, and the Z will trail the Y. So as we're looking, as our quarterback, right, do this band. Eyes come to the 2. If the 2's not open because somebody's on his hip, whoever's trailing him has to be open. If your eyes move to there, and he's not open because someone's on his hip, whoever's trailing him is mandatory open, right? So that's just the way our eyes are gonna, move from the one to the next to the next. And it's cool that they're each trailing each other, because really your eyes aren't gonna move too much. You're gonna look here, and you're gonna look here, and you're gonna look here. Like it's really not gonna, you don't gotta be all over the place with it. So, like I said, there's really no good reason for this not to be open, other than the fact that this guy just jumped on it hard, right? If this guy jumps on it hard, this Y should be open, right? Well, why wouldn't this Y be open? It would be if this safety jumped on it hard. The safety jumps on it hard, our Z, who's setting the pick and sort of releasing towards the middle of the field later than the rest of them, certainly too late for this guy to notice after he's jumped this route, he would then be behind the safety, right? So we're just looking for who's trailing the next guy. If it's open, hit it. If not, eyes to who trails him. If it's open, hit it. If not, eyes to who trails him. And, somebody's going to be open. And then, so that's our, that's our progression. Through zone, it's man in zone, it's not going to be a whole lot different, honestly, because you're just looking for this guy to clear this window, right? Once he clears this window, it's open space right here. Unless he bites it, or unless he jumps on it, which he shouldn't, but he could. If so, then there's open space to hit this here, unless, like I said, he bites it. And the same thing, we'd hit it right here, because this guy's out of the picture by then, right? What else? Man, I already did man. Yeah, we did man first, kind of. So yeah, this is our huge man beater. This is also man beaters with the pick. Guy running free, what have you. Now, secondary play. we have the eligibility to go secondary play. And what it would turn into is this would be our shallow, this would be our deep, this would be our shallow hash right here, and this guy would become our deep hash right there, right? So that would be our, man, I'm starting to notice some of these colors don't even look no different. I hope y'all are, hopefully y'all ain't relying on pictures to learn from this and you're just watching it, because I cannot tell the difference from blue and green. Hopefully y'all can. Secondary, fire drill. And I keep, dude, every center on the team is going to punch me in the chest when they see me. Keep forgetting my center's routes. Fire drill. To be quite honest with you, fire drill is probably super unlikely in this, just because your double is coming in rocket motion. So I don't really see a world where a defender gets in the way of you getting the ball to the double quick enough, honestly. So this fire drill might be a waste of time, but it's here anyway, right? It's here should it happen, right? I don't know. It's there if you need it. But truthfully, you know, if shit gets bad quickly, getting it to our double is easy. You know, he's gonna be behind us, so have the depth. There's no way somebody's in the window to get it to the double that fast. Yeah. Press and blitz. This is a press killer. You know, anytime you go stack or bunch, kills press. And a lot of times, you know, if the defense knows what they're doing, they'll call the press off. If you counter press with, you know, stack and stuff like that, a lot of times they'll call it off, because they know we have a good answer to it, and whatever we're dialing up is probably gonna beat it. But if they stay in press against this stack, free release by the H, with the pick set by the Z, and also the Y's getting loose uncontested too. We're back here, can't be jammed. We're gonna weave through the traffic and cut across. Mind you, the Z is gonna also create a good way for this Y to get loose, because, you know, God knows in a man situation, and I don't, like I said, people defend this quads in a variety of different ways, so we'll have to see, you know, but in a man situation, that Y is kind of going to get a free release through the traffic too. So press, or in a press situation, right? So we like that. We also kind of like this against press too, because truth be told, right, you could intentionally go outside leverage, right? Run your post. He's inside of you. He's going to turn his head thinking, "Ooh, man, I'm in a good position to catch a pick, jump this," and then bang, you're banging to the outside, and you already had the outside leverage. So this could even be good, honestly. You know, get him to turn his head to the defense. He doesn't even see this rocket shit coming. You know, and then you bang it inside. He turns his eyes to the QB. There's a chance the QB doesn't even have it. How sick would that be, right? Outside release, bang it in, you turn your head. He's looking at QB. QB gave it up to the double. You bang to the outside. Come on, man. Come on. We're killing shit with that. Yeah, that's enough on this play, I believe. I'll also say, this can basically turn into a run play, right? We know a lot of times, regardless of where they're lining these dudes up, a lot of times this turns into there's one defender this side of the center, right? And when he begins to rock it, maybe somebody, you know, jogs over with him, that's fine. But this could easily, like, if they don't respect it quick enough as we bring this rocket, this could be catch ball, swing it, and it's an extended handoff run play, right? I just wanted to bring that up about this too, because yeah, based on what we see a lot on how they defend elite, that could be a whole lot of space for this guy out here quickly. But I'll end it on that.